Hey there. Are you looking for more listening practice? Of course you are. Now before you watch this video, which has the answers, make sure you watch the other video called Conversations About Japan. That video has the story and the questions that we'll be answering today. Now, before we get to the answers, remember, if this video helps you out, please give it a like. That really helps our channel to grow. And share this video with someone who you think might find it helpful. Also, remember, if you have questions, put them in the comments. I'd be happy to answer your questions. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the little bell so that you get notifications. That way, you'll never miss one of our new videos. Okay, so now let's talk about the answers to those questions. Hey guys, it's Patricia from Ivy League English. Let's get right to the questions. Our first question was, what city did my sister travel to? What city did my sister travel to? That one was pretty easy, pretty straightforward. The answer to that question is Tokyo, Japan. If you want to make a full sentence, you could say, my sister traveled to Tokyo, Japan, or my sister visited Tokyo, Japan. The second question is, why did my sister choose the robot restaurant? Why did my sister choose to visit the robot restaurant? So that one was a little bit harder to answer, but my sister did give a clear answer. She chose the robot restaurant because she likes going to shows in general. When she's at home in New York, she loves to see different kinds of shows. And when she travels to different cities around the world, she likes to do the same thing. And she heard that the robot restaurant had a very interesting show. So that's why she chose the robot restaurant, because she loves shows and she heard that there are great shows at the robot restaurant. Okay. Our next question was, what did you see in the video of the robot restaurant? What did you see in the video of the robot restaurant? So this one might have been a little bit hard. It might have been tough to see what exactly was going on in the video, but some of the things that I saw were, there were women who were dressed in costumes, flashy, brightly colored costumes, and they were dancing and getting the crowd excited. I also saw robots. They were big robots, way taller than the dancers. And I think there were two different ones that I saw in the video. They were silver and they had some lights on them. So there were robots, and the other thing that I noticed in the video was on the walls, there were a whole bunch of Superman logos. So you know Superman, the superhero, and he has the logo on his costume. That logo was on the wall, a whole wall covered with the logo for Superman. So those are some of the things I saw in the video. Now maybe you saw something else. If you saw something else, put it down in the comments and I'll check your answer. I'll let you know if you're correct. The next question is, what is a musical? What is a musical? So this question, my sister actually told me I should ask because she thought some people might not be familiar with what a musical is, and she might be right. So a musical, just so you guys understand, is a type of show or a performance that you would see usually on a stage in a theater, but even a movie can be considered a musical. So it could be a show on a stage, or it could be a movie, or even a TV show. There are TV shows that are musicals too. And what makes it a musical is the fact that there are lots of musical performances happen throughout the show. Okay, so it might be songs, it might be dances, there might be other types of musical performances, but there are lots of performances throughout the show. Now, if you see a show on a stage that doesn't have any music in the show, that's just called a play. But when there are lots of musical performances as part of the show, then it's called a musical instead of a play. Okay? And a movie that has lots of musical performances in it, that can be called a musical too. And a TV show that has lots of musical performance in it, that can also be called a musical. Okay? So that's a musical. The last question is about an expression that my sister used. And this was not planned. We did that whole conversation and I realized that she had mentioned this expression that's very common in English after we made the video. So I thought that would be a good question to ask you guys. What does the expression one of a kind mean? What does that expression mean? One of a kind. It's very common in English. And basically that expression means that something is unique. Unique means there's nothing like it. It's the only one of its kind. One of a kind. So things that you might describe as one of a kind are things that really only happen once. So my sister was talking about her trip to Japan and that experience in the robot restaurant. There's no experience like that anywhere else in the world, probably. That's a very special experience that they have going on there, and I don't think that exists anywhere else. So as far as she knows, that's a one-of-a-kind experience at the robot restaurant. Experiences in general are often described as one-of-a-kind. An experience that only happens once, we call that one-of-a-kind. But you can call other things one-of-a-kind. Like, let's say I had a pet dog, and I thought my pet dog was so special and so different from all the other dogs. Maybe my dog is super smart, extremely smart. I don't know, who knows? But I could say my dog is one of a kind. There's no dog like it. Or maybe I could talk about my spouse like that. The person that I'm married to, he's one of a kind. Okay, so that's one of a kind. Very common. Make sure you try to use it in conversation so that you remember it, okay? That's all we have for today, guys. I hope this listening practice helped you out, and stay tuned. We'll have lots more videos to help you out. Remember, if this was helpful, give it a like and share it with a friend. If you have questions, leave those questions in the comments. I'll read them and I'll answer them for you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell for notifications. You don't want to miss a thing, right? Okay, guys, see you soon.